Hi guys, naitwa Mr. Paul, a trainer at Topaz Driving School, specifically Kamwangi branch. Na leo nataka tuzungumzie hii meza hapa. Nani alisema hii meza ni ngumu? Hii meza sio ngumu hata kidogo. So tutafanya introduction ya hii meza tujue ni nini ambayo tunapatanga on this table here. So hii meza hapa inaitangwa model town board. What is a model town board? What is an MTB? An MTB is a simplified representation of all road networks in Kenya. Ni mfano wa zile barabara, wa aina za barabara zenye zinakuanga hapa kwetu Kenya, zikiwa zimesimplifaiwa, zikachorwa kwa meza. So hii usiku unaita eti kimeza, hii inaitwa model town board MTB, simplified representation of all road networks in Kenya. Kutoka hapo tutaenda kwa features of MTB. Ni vitu gani tunapatanga kwa model town board? Feature ya kwanza inakuanga the roundabout here. This is the roundabout. A roundabout is a road junction where more than two roads meet at a point. So this here, hii barabara hapa, hii barabara na hii barabara, they are all meeting at a point. Roundabout iko divided na parts tatu. Kuna kuanga na parts tatu za roundabout. Part ya kwanza, it is the traffic island here. The remaining part of the roundabout surrounded by roads which is used to control traffic around the roundabout. The second part ya roundabout is the innermost lane or space number 4 of the roundabout. Technically, this is the roundabout. Why? Because it is the only lane of the roundabout you are allowed to make a full circle of 360 degrees. Hapa ndani ndio two lane umeruhusiwa kufanya mzunguko ya a 360 degrees, then you head straight. Huku kwingine hauwezi enda 360, only in the innermost lane. So technically hii ndio inaitwa roundabout, but generally we call this a roundabout. The third part ya roundabout ni hizi lanes zingine. Sasa hizi zinaitangwa spaces, na huwa tunazihesabu from the outermost space. Hii ya nje kabisa ndio space number 1, then space 2, alafu space number 3. So those are the three parts of a roundabout: the traffic island, the innermost lane, and the spaces. From there we have the rules of a roundabout. Kwa roundabout you are not supposed to stop. You are not supposed to park kwa roundabout. You are not supposed to wait. Waiting means kama wewe ni mtu wa matatu, you are not supposed to drop or pick passengers on the roundabout. Another rule, you are not supposed to overtake and you are not supposed to change lanes. 5 rules of a roundabout: no stopping, no parking, no waiting, no overtaking, and no changing of lanes. What is the main purpose of a roundabout? The main purpose of a roundabout is to facilitate smooth movement of traffic into different directions without causing obstruction or collision. That is the main purpose of a roundabout. Then kwa roundabout tunaendanga clockwise direction only. Clockwise means kwa roundabout tunaendanga tu hivi. There is no single time utawahi jipata unaenda anti-clockwise. Why? The rule of all roads in Kenya inasemanga you always keep left. So kila wakati una make sure uko upande wa kushoto. Then still on the roundabout you are supposed to give way to vehicles on your right side. So if you approach roundabouts coming from this side, make sure there is no oncoming traffic from your right side. If there is oncoming traffic from your right side on a roundabout, you are supposed to slow down and give way to those traffic. That is the first feature of the roundabout. That is the first feature of model town board. The second feature number 2, is the one-way traffic road or dual carriage way. One-way traffic road ni ile barabara ambayo nyinyi wote mnakuanga mkiface the same direction. Example of a one-way traffic road ni kama Thika Super Highway. On the model town board, hii hapa, hii hapa, hii hapa, hii hapa, this one, this one, this one, and this one, they are one-way traffic roads. Vehicles are moving in the same direction. Now, one-way traffic road, the lanes are subdivided into equal parts using a white line. So ukiona barabara yote iko divided into equal parts using a white line, ujue automatically that is a one-way traffic road. Nyinyi wote you will be facing the same direction. Na kwa hiyo white line kuna white continuous line. Ukiona a white continuous line, it means the driver is not allowed to overtake or change lanes at that particular part of the road. So white continuous line means it is dangerous to overtake or change lanes there. You stick to your lane. Then a white dotted line means you can overtake or change lanes if the road is clear. You do not just overtake anytime, you only overtake when the road is clear. So a white dotted line means you can overtake or change lanes if the road is clear. Still, under one-way traffic road tunakuanga na major roads and minor road. Major road ni barabara ambayo iko na more than 3 lanes. So on this case here, hii barabara na hii barabara, they have more than 3 lanes. They have 4 lanes, making them major road. Example, Thika Super Highway. Then we have minor roads. Minor road, they are still one-way traffic road, but the lanes does not exceed 3 lanes. Ile mingi naweza kuwa nayo ni 3. Example of minor roads ni kama Southern Bypass, Northern Bypass, Eastern Bypass. Hiyo barabara unaendanga unapata at some point iko na lanes 2. But still it's a one-way traffic road. And minor roads here, they are the feeders of the major road. Most vehicles from minor road, they end up on the one-way traffic road. I mean, they end up on the major road. So minor road, they are the feeders of the major roads. That is the second feature of the MMTB. The third feature is the two-way traffic road. Now, two-way traffic road, unlike one-way traffic road where you are all moving in the same direction, two-way traffic road you move in opposite direction. Sasa hapo ndio mnapitananga na magari zingine kwa barabara. Wewe ukienda hivi, huyo mwingine akienda into your opposite direction. On the model town board, this is the two-way traffic road here. You have this road here, then we have another road here, two-way traffic road. So, for instance, on this side kuna magari zinakuja hivi na kuna zingine zinakuja hivi. So ukiangalia, those vehicles are moving in the same direction. The same case here, kuna magari zinataka kujoin highway na kuna zenye zina exit kwa highway. So ukiangalia, those vehicles are moving in opposite direction. And two-way traffic road, unlike one-way traffic road ambayo iko divided using a white line, two-way traffic road is always divided using a yellow line. So kama barabara ni two-way traffic road, the line which subdivides it should be yellow in color. Kama ni one-way traffic road, it should be white in color. Still, on the yellow line, we have yellow continuous line, which tells the driver, you are not allowed to overtake at that part of the road. Then we have yellow dotted line, which tells you, when the road is clear, you can overtake or change direction. Maybe you were coming from this side, kufika kwa this yellow dotted line inakwambia you can change direction na uingie hapo. And vice versa, if you are here, this yellow dotted line inakwambia you can cross over to that other side of the road, then you proceed. That is the second, that is the third feature of the model town board. And please be very careful with the continuous lines. Hizo ndizo zinaua watu huku nje, sababu most drivers hawajui the meaning of those lines. So any continuous line, whether white or yellow, tells you you are not allowed to overtake at any given chance. You stick to your lane. The next feature of the model town board is the stop sign. The stop sign in real life ni hiyo ambayo unaona hapo kwa screen. On the model town board, the stop sign is represented by a white continuous line at a road junction. So in this case, we have this one here. This is a stop sign. This one tells the driver hii stop sign hapa inakwambia as a driver, ukifika hapo, you are supposed to make a complete stop and give way to the oncoming. The vehicles which are on your immediate side of the road, they are known as oncoming traffic, and the others which are on the other side of the road, they are known as over oncoming traffic. So on this stop sign here, you are supposed to stop and give way for the oncoming end over oncoming traffic. When the road is clear, that is when you are going to proceed na kwenye ulikuwa unataka kwenda. So that is one of the stop sign. Another stop sign, this one here, the same case here, you are supposed to make a complete stop and give way for the oncoming end over oncoming traffic. When the road is clear, now you proceed. Another stop sign iko hapa kwa pedestrian crossing. This is another stop sign. So as a driver, ukifika hapo, you are supposed to stop and give way for the pedestrians to cross the road. When the road is clear, that is when you are going to proceed. And pedestrians have the right of way at a pedestrian crossing. Make sure you give way to pedestrians. So those are the stop signs. A white continuous line most of the time at a road junction. The next feature after the stop sign, we have the give way sign. Give way sign in real life ni hiyo sign ambayo umewekewa hapo. It is triangular in shape with the apex facing downward. Haikuangi imeandikwa kitu, ikuangi imechorwa kitu, inakuanga hivyo blank. On the model town board, the give way sign is represented by a white dotted line at a road junction. So one of the give way sign ni hii hapa. So hii inakwambia if you want to join Thika Super Highway, maybe you are coming from uko pale Jomoko, you are coming from Goingwa, you want to join Thika Super Highway, you are supposed to slow down and give way magari zenye already ziko kwa highway. When the road is clear, you enter into your immediate lane first, then you continue with your journey. So for give way sign, you give way only from one side of the road, which is from your right side. But for stop sign, you give way to vehicles coming from both sides of the road, from the left side and from the right side. Another give way sign on the model town board, zinakuanga hapa kwa roundabout, hizi ziko hapa kwa roundabout. And remember, as I was explaining about the roundabout, I told you, make sure you give way to vehicles on your right side for roundabout. So those are the give way sign, a white dotted line at a road junction. The next feature of the model town board is parking. Parking is this is a special place set aside for leaving your vehicle for a certain period of time or temporarily. On the model town board, we have two types of parking zone. We have the angle parking here, or another name for angle parking is ample parking or parallel parking. We have angle parking here. Another name for angle parking is ample parking or controlled. So ukiangalia, it is a controlled parking zone. We have another type of parking zone on the model town board. This one here, it is known as flash parking ama parallel parking ama uncontrolled parking zone. We have some rules on each parking zone. On the angle parking here, you are supposed to park at an angle of 45 degrees. You are supposed to park at your farthest end. Farthest end means upark huko mwisho kabisa. Kama umeingilia hapo, kama umeingilia hapa, you still park at your farthest end hapo. You park by forward gear, then wakati wa kutoka you leave by reverse, then forward gear. And on the angle parking, you strictly park only saloon car. Hapa tuna parkingi hizi magari dogo, the personals. Any other type of vehicle, you are not supposed to park it on the angle parking. Then we have the flash parking here. Flash parking ni ile parking inakuanga tu kando ya barabara. So here you can park all types of vehicles You can park all types of vehicles except tractors and trailers. Matingatinga haufai kuipark kando ya barabara. Then here you park by reverse gear. Unakuja unaipita kidogo, then you reverse like that. You park by reverse, huyo mwingine anakuja anaipita kidogo, then ana reverse. Then here you are supposed to move with forward gear, or you are supposed to exit with forward gear. Kama ulikuwa umepark hapo, wakati wa kutoka you just engage the forward gear na unatoka. Then that is all about the parking zones. The next feature is the green field. The green field, these are the green painted parts. Hizi parts unaona zimepaintiwa green. These are government properties used for future expansion of the road. Serikali ikitaka kuexpand hii barabara itakuja itumie the green field here. The next feature is the pedestrian crossings. We have pedestrian crossings here. A is a road user who is on foot. So huyo mtu ambaye anatembea kwa barabara akitaka kuvuka barabara hafai kuvukia barabara mahali popote. Anafaa kuvukia barabara at a pedestrian crossing only. So these are the pedestrian crossings, safe places provided for pedestrians to cross the road safely. And remember what I told you, pedestrians have the right of way on a pedestrian crossing. The next feature is the yellow curb. The yellow curbs in real life ni hizo mawe ambazo umewekewa hapo kwa screen, zinakuanga painted either black and white ama black and yellow ama sometimes just yellow. On the model town board, these are the yellow curbs here. The yellow painted part is what we are referring to, the yellow curb on the side of the road, not on the road. Kando ya barabara, these are the yellow curbs, and yellow curb means no stopping there, no parking and no waiting. So ukiwaiona pahali popote kumepaintiwa yellow kando ya barabara, inamaanisha haufai kusimama hapo, haufai kupark hapo na haufai kuwait hapo. Another feature of the model town board is the central reserves. Central reserves ni hizi ambazo ziko hapa katikati. We have this one, this one, this one and this one. Central reserves, they separate one-way traffic road. Zina separate barabara ya hii side na barabara ya the other side, such that you cannot cross anyhowly on the other side of the road. So they separate one-way traffic roads. Another feature of the model town board is the exit from the main road or the U-turn. The exit from the main road is the U-turn here. If, for instance, you are on this road and you want to exit, you want to go to the other side of the road, you want to face the opposite direction, you are supposed to change lanes by use of side mirrors and indicators. Then you slow down and give way to the oncoming traffic. When the road is clear, you make a U-turn, enter into your immediate lane, and you proceed with your journey. Or you are on this side of the road, you are on this road here, and you want to exit to come to this other side of the road. You first change lanes using indicators and side mirrors. You slow down and give way to the oncoming traffic. When the road is clear, you make a U-turn or you make a turn of 180 degrees, then you proceed with your journey. So that is the exit from the main road or the U-turn. So basically, that is the introduction of the model town board. So usiwe unasema hiyo meza. No, these are a model town board. The same case with these ones here. This is a model car. This is not a toy car. It's a model car. It is an example of a car. All right? Yes. So that is the introduction of the model town board, and our first lesson ends at that point. The next session we are going to learn how to approach the roundabout when we are coming from a major road and when you are coming from a minor road. So keep in touch. In case of any question, in case of any queries, we have a phone number. Thank you so much. See you next time.